Yo! Welcome back, everybody. I thought I'd share a special story with you guys in honor of Mother's Day. I really should have recorded this earlier. I don't know why I didn't think about this. It's going to be a story about why I can't drink Fireball whiskey anymore. And also chocolate sundae rum. Both of those. They both got ruined for me at the same time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, so let me take you back to the year, like whatever fucking year it was, like 7 years ago-ish, maybe 8 years ago. Back when little old me worked at a breakfast restaurant. Me and my wife actually worked at the same place at the time. Or actually, I think I might have quit around that time. Me and my wife, we both worked at the same place. It was a breakfast restaurant, and it was the night before Mother's Day. It was the night before Mother's Day, and I don't know if you guys have ever worked in a restaurant or tried to go out to eat anywhere on Mother's Day. But long story short, Mother's Day was like the busiest day of the year, like by a long shot. It's not even close. Well, I take that back. It might be, but Mother's Day, shit's crazy. You wanna be well rested for that, right? I decided to get super freaking drunk that Saturday night, and I was just, my wife was asleep. We're in like a one-bedroom apartment at this time, so the walls are thin. I'm knee deep in like gaming and drinking. I mean, I had a bottle of Fireball whiskey, I had a bottle of chocolate sundae rum, both of which at the time I thought were just absolutely delicious and I could not get enough of. I don't know why the hell I was drinking so hard by myself, but I just was. It was happening. And I remember I was playing Destiny, like the first Destiny, and I was just going ham. I was doing strikes, I was taking shots, I was just doing the greatest thing ever. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. My wonderful idea, I noticed that I drank about half a bottle of both of these, the Fireball whiskey and the chocolate sundae rum. And I don't think I've ever been this fucked up before in my entire life. Not even like, again, like, I drank a lot of fucking alcohol by myself that night. Like, it was a lot, okay? Just, I don't know how much, but half a bottle of this fucking chocolate sundae rum and half a bottle of Fireball whiskey, like, together, that's just, I should have died. I probably should have died. Like, I was probably like $1.10 soaking wet back then. Shit, I'm probably still dead now. Anyway, so I decided, we're playing Destiny. I'm like, you know what? I think now's a good time, right? I'm seeing like fucking 10 of my TV screens. I'm like, now's a good time for me to get some people together. We're going to do a raid. We're going to do a fucking raid. You know what I mean? And if you never played Destiny, the raids are like the ultimate creme de la creme in-game content, right? It's similar to like a World of Warcraft raid where you need to get a team of people. I say similar, but it's on a much lesser scale. You need to get a team of people. You need to be able to coordinate. There's going to be multiple tasks that you got to do during a boss fight to make sure that you can do damage to the bosses. You know, it's really technical, especially when they first come out. So I decide, I just invite invite 5 of my friends, right? One of them, which is my cousin, and then, it's literally like 5 random friends. Like, the other 5 people that they actually showed up, right? And nobody knows each other. These are literally from 5 different, like, little friend groups, right? My cousin, a friend from one friend group, another friend group, right? All pretty dope gamers. In their own perspective, right? But like, none of them knew each other. They just knew me, and I'm like, yo, let's do a raid. Except, just imagine it a lot more slurred, probably, right? We're standing in the tower. I'm ready to like freaking go, and I'm just sitting there looking at the screen. My vision is doing like the Pitbull like head tilt, right? So like, I'm sitting there looking at the fucking screen, but then the screen is just kind of like going like this for me, and I'm sitting there and I have a brief moment of self-reflection, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this is a really bad idea. Maybe this is just the worst idea I've ever had. So I'm like, you know what, guys? You know what? On second thought, after I got all 5 of you here, on second thought, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm way too drunk to do this. Like, I'm just way too drunk to actually do a raid, and it's gonna be really bad. and they all kind of thought it was funny. I just left. I kind of felt awkward the next day thinking about what the fuck I did, but you know, it is what it is. I find it very impressive that I was able to make a really great decision while I was that just inebriated. Like, it was just insane. Like, literally, the room was fucking spinning like a goddamn vortex, and like, I just could not. There's just no way I was gonna be able to fucking shoot something important. It just wasn't happening. So I decided, hey, I'm just gonna go to bed. You know, I put the alcohol back on the shelf, took one more shot, whoop, and then I went to bed. You know, I was like, I'm about to sleep so fucking good. I'm about to sleep so good. Right, I go to bed. It's like 1:30 in the morning. My wife opens the store for Mother's Day, right? So she's got to be like awake at 5 o'clock, and she's got to be there like 5:30. Right, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, night before Mother's Day. I go hop in bed, and I pass out in like 0.5 seconds, and then I wake up. And when I wake up, I am like mid-process, right? I wake up, I'm already, my unconscious body had already like lifted and became something. I was possessed by the drunken spirit of like, this shit needs to leave my body right now. I was already in the process of puking. Like, already, like I woke up mid-puke and I'm just like, oh, like what the hell did I just wake up to, right? Like, oof. And it was like the most disgusting mixture of Fireball whiskey and chocolate sundae, or like cinnamon chocolate. Like, it was puke cinnamon chocolate. Hopefully that doesn't, I'm sorry, but I don't want to put but it was terrible. It was a mixture of both of those alcohols that I was drinking obviously last night. And I'm just mid throw up, just like fucking projectile vomiting on the floor. My wife wakes up just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on? And I'm just like, and I throw up, I get everything out, and then I just like freaking just hit the bed. And I'm just like on my pillow, just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. My wife is getting out of bed and she's like grabbing towels and grabbing stuff so she can clean up the puke. And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm just so fucked up. I'm just like, I just got done puking. I got like puke hanging down my fucking mouth and dripping onto the bed. And like the blanket's kind of ruined on my side of the bed. The carpet is just covered in puke over here. And my wife is like sitting there cleaning it up. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You need to go to bed. You shouldn't be doing this. You gotta be up. You gotta be up early in the morning. You shouldn't be doing this. Go back to bed. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Just like slump on the bed. Just, I'm so sorry. You should not be doing this. And I remember my wife just like, she's like sitting there like scrubbing the floor and she's just like laughing. And she's like, what? Like, I can't imagine what was going through her head. She's just like, this is my boyfriend. I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. The day before the busiest day of the fucking year at this restaurant that I have to work at. But you know, it is what it is. But I appreciate her. My wife has always been, she's always been there, man. Like, she takes such good care of me. I don't deserve her. I really don't. I really freaking don't. And I'm so sorry that I had to put her through that. I don't know if she ever went back to sleep that night, but I know the fuck I did. And following morning, I spent all day in the house by myself trying to figure out how to stop this fucking insane hangover. The Mother's Day sucked for me that year. It was pretty bad. It was pretty damn bad. That's the basic gist of the story. Don't mix two of your favorite alcohols. Always drink them separately, just in case something like this happens. I was very sad because that was some of the best tasting stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's the story. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the story, make sure you hit a like, hit the subscribe button. I got more videos similar to this one coming out in the future. Please drink responsibly. Don't follow me. Kids, don't do this at home and all that other shit that I'm supposed to say. But yeah, that's it. I ain't got shit else to say.